Greetings, YouTube. I spent weeks, heck, even months, predicting what July 4th offers in Marvel Contest of Champions would look like. And some of it I got really, really right, particularly, of course, that they were going to be tiered offers, depending on if you were Cavalier or Uncollected for the first time ever. But then, of course, I got some of it wrong, particularly, unfortunately, the 6-star class-based Awakening Gem Crystal, which we have yet to see in the game, even though it is far past due, particularly that we've seen not one but two offers for 6-star signature stones, even though we don't have a way to awaken our 6-star champions, assuming we're even lucky enough to have 6-star champions on the roster. But because of that, July 4th was spent not really getting awakening gems for me, but instead getting rank up materials. But even after I finally took 6-star Ghost to rank 2, a feat that surprised me because I'm still like a D plus Ghost level player at best, but hopefully this will give me the motivation to at least be a C minus someday. The crazy thing is I still have in my Catalyst inventory, in my overflow, a tier 2 alpha. And on top of that, I also have a max of tier 5 basic. This is on top of having enough tier 1 alphas and tier 4 basic, etc. to take any 5-star champion or 6-star champion, I guess, even though 6 stars are kind of out of the question because I don't have anyone I really want to take to rank 2. But 5-star wise, I have a ton of them. And unlike a lot of quote-unquote in-game players, I have yet to really conquer anything besides the initial clear of Act 6, Chapter 2, and I really don't know how I would have done the champion boss without Captain America, Infinity War, and Hyperion. So, because of this, I am now at a crossroads, and every once in a while when I'm at a crossroads, I like to ask you, the YouTube viewers out there, who are far smarter than I am in so many ways, for your expert opinion. You see, I have a number of options, and I just kind of need to know what I should do. This one definitely is the top option. Captain America Infinity War. SIG 200 now, thanks again to those July 4th offers where they had so many plus 5 generic signature stones, which were awesome. And then, another popular choice. I have been wanting to take this guy up for, over a year now. And Dorky Diggity Dave, the great Dork Lessons YouTuber, has a rank 5 Iceman and said he's never regretted it. In fact, he thinks that he is a fantastic rank 5 option. But I also have the MCOC love of my life, who's now SIG 113, because why not get her to SIG 200 just because I've always wanted to. Quake! And I've had some people tell me, even though I did not use her in Act 6 Chapter 2, at least not yet, that she destroys the champion boss better than most, and that she takes down other people in the path as well. Of course, if you do want to talk about 6 stars, and we're talking about synergies, I do have Wasp, though it would be really weird to take Wasp to rank 2. Gladiator Hulk, the newly awakened Hulkbuster, which is still haunting my sleep, though I do think at some point Hulkbuster is going to get a buff. Heimdall has been fun. Red Skull's been surprisingly fun as a 6-star. I also love Yondu, but none of those are like, Awakened Void or Awakened Aegon, Awakened Omega Red, etc. So, going back to my champion list, when we look strictly at 5 stars for rank 5 purposes, we have Magic, Medusa, and Star-Lord. Symbiote Supreme is an option that sometimes I forget to talk about, and then people are like, Prof, why did you forget about Symbiote Supreme? He's so good. I even took Sentinel to rank 4 recently because I did pull a Tech rank 3 to rank 4 gem from the initial clear of Act 6 Chapter 2 as well. So I'm just kind of stuck. Medusa, Iceman, Quake, Captain America, Infinity War, Magic, and Symbiote Supreme. I think those round out my 6 choices. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to compile the data, and I'm going to count how many people voted in the comments section for one or the other, or maybe there is a champion. Sometimes people are like, Prof, what about Corvus? Well, when you have a 6-star Corvus to rank 2, it's like the ultimate first world problem. You just really don't have motivation. There is also the continued, say, we'll call it the patience option. Maybe, Prof, you should just wait for Aegon, or you should wait for Omega Red. I have been very patient with those. In fact, I have this generic 5-star Awakening Gem I've saved since November for Cyber Monday. I have that awesome Awakening Gem for Aegon, that skill ready to go. And, of course, I also have the Mutant for good old Omega Red. I've also compiled several Signature Stones, which I have done my best to be patient with, including, but not limited to, the 15 plus 1s, the 28 plus 5s, the 4 plus 2s, and the 3 singular, along with maxed 100 singulars for Mutant, almost max 89 for skill. So I really am trying to be as patient as possible with my Aegon and Omega Red choices. But of course, I've now opened 63 basic 5 stars, and I have not seen Aegon or Omega Red even once. So patience is the secret to happiness in this game, but when you haven't landed a champion in 630,000 5-star shards, the patience can run a little thin. So I'm asking once again for the input of the fantastic geniuses out there in the YouTube community to lend me your ears, lend me your recommendations, and please put, sometimes it's nice to see people just say Aegon or Omega Red or Captain America Infinity War, but sometimes, like, if you're able to spend, 10, 15 more seconds and type an actual comment as to why, that can help really influence my decision as well. So thank you in advance to everybody for your feedback. I very much appreciate it and look forward to reading it and compiling a future list that the next time there is a level up event, I will, hopefully, unless Aegon or Omega Red went out, I will do the rank up. And keep in mind, I'll still have, if it's a 5-star, I'll still have 4 out of 6 tier 5 basics. So still plenty, really, to wait for Omega Red or Aegon, unless you just think, stay at maxed. Who knows how that's going to go. Either way, thanks for watching. And as always, thanks for commenting and giving me your feedback. It is very much appreciated.